Lovely day, my lovers. Yeah, yes. I Kizzy, and am absolutely grateful to share the following, being loving and lovable with you too, within my lovely city of Chicago. Yes! I talk, love, love. I love this for myself, and I'm so grateful because when it comes to me thinking about utilizing technology, social medias, and all these awesome streaming platforms, it is my honors to come in and improve. Because when it comes to myself, I just got through experiencing my second day at Google Palooza with CPS and all these great opportunities to present myself, communicate with others. Here we are on camera talking with each other, and I am dressed for success. I am dressed for success. I love this for myself. And I'm very grateful because when it comes to mental health, it is an honor to think right and then put that into action. And that is something that I'm lovely sharing because when it comes to myself, again, communication is something that I know for sure I utilize. I utilize it quite often. I communicate with others, and to be able to communicate in such a harmonious way is a goal. I'm very grateful that I know this for myself and to improve using words wisely and allowing them to go out and prosper with others at their own will. I love this for myself. That's the reason why I call it the I talk love love, because when it comes to a question that the God King Kyrie acts of God King Kai Sanat, how do you sit here, like, isn't it easier to do this when you actually have someone? And it's like, for Kai, he's usually by himself in his streams. And even I've watched the AMP far as Phantom and Duke Dennis, God King Duke Dennis. They usually, I've seen Davis or here and there, and I've seen it, and for sure, I don't know what that is fully. But the God King speed is something that's going. That's like an activity, a mental activity. But to be a person, even in his case, of thinking like, how can I make it to this success margin of 1 million viewers in a stream? And he accomplished it beyond his imagination, because when it comes to individuals, they have a capacity to keep one's attention. Now, when it comes to the guy King Kyrie, God King Kaisen, that was his first, and then he also came on to God King Kaisen, not Mafia's, to streaming with him. So he was a guest in a way that people are like, oh, you got him there? Hey, it's such an honor. So to be in a moment, to be able to do it regardless if anyone else is present, versus you got to make arrangements, you got all that good. It's okay if it happens naturally in such a capacity. That sounded good. I sounded good. Pat myself on the back. Hey, pat myself on the back. Hey, pat myself on the back. Hey, I have to do this. And that is something I'm very serious about, is making sure that the self is always highlighted, let it be known, and it's just what it is. It's a self-reflection, and it's an honor to nurture thyself with others that are nurturing themselves. So having a continuous flow of healthy communication is very important to me, and I'm so grateful for this opportunity to have such a device, because I do get a chance to hear myself and also improve and build up confidence, because I know for sure it is scheduled for me to enter a classroom in the month of August, and there are many individuals that we are going to be communicating with each other, and I am usually the lead. So since I am the lead, my communication is it's like, what you just say? The instructions are coming from me, and I'm honored to be able to improve on communicating in front of individuals of different ages, because I was gifted this last term to go to a high school, and it was like, all right, because it's one thing to say, but when you actually in front of people talking and then you listening, it's like, oh my, it's different when you're talking to pre-K and kindergarten, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11, 12. Then you get to adults. And that is what I know for sure. I know that it was an 8-year-old that introduced TikTok to me. However, I am also aware that when it came to adults, Guy King, Kevin Hart was one of the adults that I was like, oh, he's in there. Okay. So it's this honor to be able to, like Guy King Kyrie has expressed with Guy King Kai Sanat, that the comfortability, I would say, he didn't say it like this, but I'm going to say it like this. The comfortability of being able to learn continuously is something that I have personally. I know I'm always learning, and I know I'm always teaching. But my learning goes in simplicity, giving every individual the opportunity to tell me their name. And if you want to tell me your age, because there are certain individuals, that's all I know is your first name. I don't know your last name. I don't know nothing else about you. But that's up to what we are, that goes with what we are working towards establishing. Even a lot of you all on here, you're talking to me, having deep conversation without a picture. Then I get to your profile, it's a dog. There's like, right. Let me keep to my basics. And one of the basics that I'm honored to share with you all, as the whatever age, gender, complexion I have, one of the words that I love to share in this talkie talk is kindness. I love kindness. And I love this for myself because I love being polite. Ever since I was a youth, individuals will express to me, you're different. And most of the time, most individuals that have problems with me is because I'm originally polite. And for all this conversation, I just met you, yeah, polite. What I consider a friend, and I would teach this to any grade, any age. As I enter into the classrooms, I heard this quite often from a lot of pre-K, mostly younger children receiving this. Hey, Fran. And when I think of, I had a youth as a school bus driver, and she was like my frenemies at the time of a young lady experiencing taking that trip to Mexico, and her friends did what they did. So when individuals express to me, like me personally, my cutoff is on real. Not because I'm Aquarian, because I'm sane. Like, what did you just say to me? Who told you to say that to me today? So you've been around, and I am becoming more serious about the whole, if you make it to another day, then another week, then another month, then another year to interact with me, and you start slipping, you slipped out of here. You learned a lot. Somewhere in your mind, you'd be like, hey, Kizzy, I am about to lie to you. I'm about to disrespect you. It didn't come to you to be like, I'm going to do it before she see it. You got to beat me. You got to beat me to it. You got to be the first person to be like, I'm about to lie to you. If I see it, oh, yeah, it's good. It's good. I learned. Hey, you didn't, I don't have to explain it to you, especially as an adult. I'm allowing people to show themselves, just like the goddess Queen Maya Angelou had said. Let them show you their truth, and you will be able to live in your truth. And I should say, okay, but it sounds good, don't it? I said it. I was the first one, okay? Somebody's like, I'm about to write that down. People be doing that to me quite often, and that's the reason why I know it's very important for me to be a communicator, whereas I can freeze time and allow individuals to review what I just said, because I mean what I just said. I love kindness, and I love this for myself, because as I just walk through life more and more, I'm praising more, I'm celebrating more as I am. So far as anybody on the outside having time to argue, who told you that? Like, I don't know who is your God. If your God really had communicators to you, you wouldn't want to argue with me. I am not that person that is set on let people argue with her. I am not. So that's the reason why I lovingly do this love talk, because I get a chance to keep it more real, okay, with myself. Because there are certain information like, I got to edit this now. Now I have to meditate extra because I have to get this out of my head. What you just gave me a visual aid. I am an artist. I am a creator and creation that can hear and see things and then manifest it. So some things I have to hurry up and edit it, because some of the things that certain individuals are giving to me, I don't need it. But I'm very honored to have the discernment to know that I do love right thinking and put it into action. And so me being and putting it and looking forward to embracing it more, being that person to come and praise and celebrate, as long as I'm able to do so, inspire, motivate, encourage, and empower with you all. Trust me, this has been years of working on, and as long as I'm living, this is what I have left, all the changes I'm going through. And one thing I will say, hey, when I do leave, at least I left you a praise for myself. I gave my very best, and every time I step into this, every time I wake up, whatever I get a chance to put that into this form, that is my goal. Just like the treasures that was found years by our ancestors, they gave to us, I too want to leave some gems, and one of them is kindness. I love love with you. Love, love.